Happy Froggy Friday everyone, welcome to the Mischief and I'm the Crafty Rat. So this video is going to be part of the Froggy Friday collaboration which was started by Karen of the Dragon's Den and Lisa of the Girl in the Garage. A link to their playlist is below in the description box. Please go ahead and check them out, they are all absolutely brilliant artists. Okay, so for this one I am going to be, just get them, putting in these teeny tiny little eyes. Now these are 6mm. I do think, I did ask on the on a Discord channel that I'm in, and I think most people use 8mm, but a couple said 6 are fine. I've got a load of these, so I'm going to attempt to use them. So yeah, so for this frog, putting in the little teeny eyes, and I am going to be using some of this resin alcohol ink. Now I've never used these two before, so Mr. Ratty has nicely got ink all over himself for opening them for me. Sorry. Right, so what I'm going to be doing, you'll see what I'm going to do, because I don't know fully what I'm doing. Right, but first of all, oh yeah, sorry, I'm also going to be using some of this. It's the Marabou Alcohol Ink Diamond Sparkle. Right, so first of all what I'm going to do is bung these eyes in. Now I am using UV resin and putting them in there. Don't ask what that was because I have no idea. Alright, so a little drop of UV. Now I have put a mark on this. I don't think it needs it because it's not really. It's a bit between a pupil and a slit kind of thing. However, right, so get that positioned. Right. So I am going to just use my little torch just for a short few seconds to just let it secure it into place. Words, one day I will get through a video and all my words will word properly, but today's not that day. Right, so I'm doing this for both. I'm not doing a full cure, it is just to hold it, and then when I mix up my resin that I'll be using, I'm going to put them under my big UV lamp just to give them a full cure. Oops, I'm not the most steady of people. Okay, I think if it's got wonky eyes, then it has wonky eyes. It is what it is.
You should have kept your eye on where you were putting it.
He has a bombastic side eye and eye roll right there. So I'm just giving these a quick, that is kind of weird. Can you see that on the camera? It's fluorescent, the back. The back's fluorescent. Okay, that's my fun over and done with. Okay, so I will now get this put under my UV lamp, which is behind me, and then I will be back once I've mixed up my resin. So I'll be back shortly. Right, so I have my resin mostly degassed. Not fully, but I'm not bothered about some tiny bubbles. So now I'm going to attempt to put some of this Marabou Diamond alcohol ink. I really need to make the hole in the top of this bigger, I think, because I have massive problems getting this out. And then when I do manage to get it out, I get the little ball stuck, which you'll, I think, point it out in a few moments when I'm trying to drop it in. Yep, they're pointing out, got the ball bearings stuck. Trying to clear it, nope. So all I'm doing is putting the lid on and giving it another shake. I've probably got more of this stuff over my fingers than I do in the resin, but that's the life of a crafter. So all I'm doing for the moment is mixing this in, and then I shall be back momentarily to explain what I'm doing.
There's a crafty little rascal in the dead of the night, with tiny paws a-working by the porch pale light, a mason jar of resin and a sparkle in their eye.
Right, so that's all mixed up now, and what I'm doing with this is I've seen people put alcohol ink on the mould, pour resin in. I've seen and done putting resin in and putting alcohol ink on the top. I'm doing a bit of both. So I'm just opening these up. I should have probably had this prepared beforehand, but you know, it is what it is. Right, so I'm just figuring out what order I'm doing it. Keep moving the mould around, just like you do. Right, so I'm starting with, I think it's purple on the bum, blue in the middle, and green in the nose. I wasn't sure what I was expecting with this to begin with, but I figured I'd just go with it. Right, so I've got my first drops. So I'm just going to be pouring a thin, well, a thinnish layer, not too thin, but yeah, you'll see. Now, I love how the alcohol ink moves here. Just gets shifted out the way. So as you see, I've just done the first layer. I'm doing another, putting it in the hips and onto the resin. So it's, again, keeping the same colour orientation. So purple at the back, blue in the middle, green in the head. And then all I'm doing is going to be pouring more resin in, doing the same up until it's filled. I think I might do one more layer after this. So I shall get Mr. Ratty to fast forward it until the end of this, and I believe I'm probably going to be back for the demold.
The crafty rat, she's up at dawn, mixing colors till the shades are drawn. Blue and green in a swirling scene, like a potion from a dream unseen. Alcohol in every layer thick, making frogs hop like a magic trick. The resin pops like a fireworks glow, the crafty rat puts on a show. Alcohol in every layer thick, making frogs hop like a magic trick. Resin pops like a fireworks glow, the crafty rat puts on a show. Her hands, they dance like a fiddle's tune underneath the silver moon. Every swirl's got a story to tell, a little chaos where the colors dwell. Alcohol in every layer thick, making frogs hop like a magic trick. Resin pops like a fireworks glow, the crafty rat puts on a show.
Okay, so this point, I've just asked Ella the eldest, I knew I'd have leftover, what colour do you want this gecko? She picked the mould out of my whole stash, and I figured I might as well just mix in some clear. So there's clear and glitter in that. So all I'm going to do is overfill the gecko. As you probably saw in the frog, I overfilled it. Although you can see the striations on the back. That looks pretty cool on the frog. Sorry, I got a bit sidetracked there. Yeah, completely overfilled this gecko or lizard or whatever it is. And surprisingly enough, I still had more left. So, that's me just rubbing some alcohol and then into the gecko and then pushing on the chin of the frog, just like you do, to try and get rid of any bubbles that may be there. I did attempt to control this. However, as you'll see, I failed. I think I had some loose cat hairs. Yeah, so all I'm doing now is just filling the gecko, and I think I fill a heart mould as well. And that is that for this section. So now I will be back for the demoulding. See you momentarily.
She's the crafty rat with the twinkle in her eye, weaving webs of wonder, making the world go by. On Froggy Friday, she's skipping stones in the rain. Her laughter's like a riddle, it's driving me insane. Crafty rat on Froggy Friday.
Right, we are ready for demoulding. Now this one, I'm really looking forward to seeing. Can't see if the camera's picking it up, but you can see the striations within the resin. Sorry, I'm a little bit of a, just to give you a background, I'm a little bit of a shorty, and I've got the camera up on a mount, and I actually need to stand on my stool to see what's in the camera. So that's why I couldn't see what's in there. But yeah, right, so let's get this demoulded. Now I did put eyes in this one. It was tiny 6mm. Now I did put another team of order in, and I thought it was for more 6mm. However, it wasn't. It was 8mm. So I'm looking forward to trying them ones. Right, let's get this thing out. Now I did need to top it up slightly because my surface I don't think is completely level. This foot here was slightly underpoured because it was seeping over. I'm not sure if that's in the video or not, but it was seeping over, so I did put a stick underneath, and obviously tipped the other way. So I did do that. So this hand here may still be a little soft, but the others are cured and solid. Right. Whew. Now there is a little bit of overpour on this, but I'm not too worried about that. Put that to the side. Okay. There we go. Oh, wow. Sparkling that. Now, I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up or not. You can just about see the striations in there, but even on camera it looks gorgeous. So let's have a look at these eyes. Oh, they turned out really well. This one's a bit wonky, but not too bad, especially with trying to put the tiny ones in. Right, so guys, let me know what you think of this froggy, and I will see you on the next Froggy Friday. Bye.
In a little shed by the railroad track, she's turning nothing into something that lasts. Resin pours like a flowing dream under the glow of a dim kerosene. Glitter jars and colors so stark shimmer like stars in the deep dark park. Her hands stained with the art she weaves, a touch of magic in the things she leaves. She's the crafty